Greetings, mortals, I am the Fallen Shogun, and welcome to the Who's That Indie, bringing all the awesome random things to your face holes. Today's impression is Hell Architect. Just a demo, so it's not fully here. And you are literally building hell. Not all of hell, I assume. I'm assuming it's not all of hell. But you are building hell. Ah, another failure. Candidate for the Hell Manager's position. Welcome, I am Frank, and I will be the guide during your trial period. Our currency is suffering. It is obtained by torturing sinners. What if I added leaves to them? So before it didn't actually have leaves on the things when I did the first test, just like straight up just hanging out there. Find your current amount at the top of the screen next to a skull icon. So my current sin is nothing. The resources bar allows you to check the hell's condition. It's at the top of the screen, so it's my hell's condition. Obviously, there's many different hells. Dirt, coal, and metal. So obviously we have different resources to build. Hell fact 665. For steering on the map, use the middle mouse or WASD. Okay, you're doing fine. Dig some things. So we're going to have to start digging. The thing about hell is, you have to build it yourself. So yeah, the first people who fell to hell had to build hell. Which means it's a little bit meh in the middle. But on the outskirts, it's probably quite modern. But probably really badly built when you start considering all the architects who probably went to hell. They probably weren't good. So I need to collect 50 dirt, 15 coal, 10 metal. That's fine. Should get most of that from here. And there we go. We are fully equipped and prepped for helling. Why are you using a shovel for the sky? You're using a pick. Why are they using shovels? She's using a pickaxe. Congratulations, you've collected all required resources. Now for the next step. What, did you say something? Curious. Now easy. Resources collected. It is time to build structures that allow for swift movement through hell, ladders and floors. Now you can place structures. Okay, wants me to build a floor and build a ladder. Very simple. Basic. So we're just going to build this, I don't know, here, why not? Then we're going to build a ladder. This is just dirt, so we can easily get more. And there we go. We're going to speed things up a little bit, but yeah. Obviously there's sinners and devils. We don't really have access to devils. And I think we only have access to about 5 sinners in the demo. So it's going to be a very small world, currently. Which I blame on them. Build a torch. Yeah, so you have already built a torch. It makes me burst with rage and pride. I am impressed. Time to load back characteristics. So you can left click at any of your sinners and see what they're up to. Their hunger, their drink, their fatigue, and their bladder. The green icon at the top right, it is one of the modifiers. This one informs you that every new sinner has a protection period, but his needs won't decrease. Obviously, I've been talking about things, so they don't have that. Just below is Fortitude. It indicates the sinner's level and grows automatically during torturing. The better a torturer is suited to a sinner, the faster Fortitude is increased. Ha! Devil's friend. There are similar icons for tortures. To get full knowledge about efficiency, you have to compare them. If the sinner's level is the same as the structures, the efficiency is maxed out. But there is no Fortitude. If the sinner's level is lower than the structure's level, efficiency is decreased due to debuff. However, if the sinner's level is higher than the structure's level, efficiency increases, ready for a while. You can find the sinner's needs below. So I have to match Fortitude with their torture. Intriguing. Generally higher is better. That is the case for the first 3, and for the bladder. The higher the value, the closer to the imminent trip to the loo. Okay, open the second tab. Dark, blood and heat. This is what they're scared of, isn't it? Traits are found at the top, the area key during torturing. Each sinner has a percentage trait value. It indicates how much additional suffering you will generate just by using this specific sinner. They're not a fan of blood. Really not a fan of blood. Remember that the sim should have the same traits as the torture device. This allows us for maximum efficiency. Let's proceed. Skills are just below. Good cooking skills. And bartending. Bartending! What a weird place we live in. The kitchen uses the cooking skill, hence the better sinner. And about sinners, let's talk about torture. One of them is the Iron Maiden. It's the cheapest, but generates the least suffering, they say. You've got to start somewhere. Okay. Already done that. Build the Iron Maiden. Ready to be introduced to the infamous Iron Torture card? If so, click on the Iron Maiden. As you can see, you put a sinner in, there's the cycle. You can see the traits, this is blood. Now look at the empty sim slot at the bottom. Click on the green plus. Okay, let me just see who would be happy here. You are heat. Okay, it's probably you. What's you? Abel. Congratulations. Oh, it's not. It just assigned Adam. Oh no, Adam! That's for the best. I see that the production has started is going quite well. Let's discuss it for a second. Look at the cycle. In the middle of the card from the left we can see the sim silhouette and the corresponding icon. The number of silhouettes is the number of assigned sims. The amount next to it depends on the current cycle. I see. A cycle at a time, after which is a sim. The cycle is the time after which a sim produces. So it takes 8 to produce some suffering. I can see, I'm getting 3 per time. Okay, so space for just one sim. The icon next represents the duration. Below duration is the sinner's panel. Yep. Oh, it's actually showing them naked in the little icon. There's another way to do it, but click and hold the sim for a moment and drag their soul. Oh yeah. Sinners can leave a structure in 2 ways. When you release them manually, click on the X, or when their needs fall to critical levels. After that happens, remember to reassign the sim to a torture if you want to continue suffering production. One more thing, if you want to monitor status of added sims, click on the solo that means done. Okay. The traits you see have already been explained, but just as a reminder, ensure that sims have special traits. Their stats panel, okay? Under traits there are 3 types of basic info. Structure, yep, torture. What it produces, suffering, and the cycle time, 8. The note on the right is far more important. The base amount you see is the base value of suffering. Trait bonus is plus. Base amount is 1. Trait bonus is plus 2, so 130%. Getting 3. No needs, no unfitted level. Good. Level mismatch debuff is the loss of suffering you incur when levels between a sim and a torture do not match. So you have to keep these going and make sure they're working well. Okay. All structures including torches affect the needs of the sim. When the sim and torture level do not match, their needs can start dropping drastically. Okay. That bonus information informs you. Oh, I'm getting a new sinner. That bonus informs you how much additional suffering you get due to a proper combination of traits. Yes. Current amount of summary of sorts indicates how much suffering you get at the moment, including all the modifiers. Sinners must sleep on something. For now, a paper box will do. They're building a paper box. Alright. Give me more dirt. It really is a paper box. We're literally building them a paper box. You ready? You want a private builder? What is that supposed to mean? You will build this place this paper box and you will do it now. Oh, thanks, Frank. Okay, I've got DIY, but it's a box full of stuffing. Okay, obviously you go stroking okay, not if you built according to instructions or not. It's time to get acquainted with the provided card. Click on the paper box. You already know how cycles work, so I will not discuss them. The difference is that it provides type structures. And provided... wait, what? The difference is that in provide type structures, the number of sims does not affect the duration of the cycle. It is always the same. Below, as usual, is the sinner panel. You can assign sinners manually, but they will also satisfy their needs. They enter and leave themselves. So don't assign someone, he will just come over here when he's tired. The other side is also simple, but let us look at it if only for Halley's peace of mind. Okay. Nightmare. Increase the sinner's rest bar by 8 per cycle. Nightmares are a good thing. Oh, there he goes. Just went to sleep in the box. On top of that, there's serve. On top there's serve, since you deliver products, and serve dishes, just like you deliver to your sinners to sleep. Get it from here. Statistics are very simple. Push now. It's time to discuss. Okay, we need to go to the toilet. We need stuff. We need more metal. Okay. Okay. Look at that, it's helping build. Shouldn't be. Oh, we need a toilet, it doesn't want to go in. Okay. We need more dirt. Lots more dirt. Dig. I wonder if it's like oxygen not included. Will they pee on the floor? Okay. Because obviously we're just doing basic things. Flesh farm. Discuss simple latrine. Put that there. And I have this. Oh no, there. Interesting. So there's crystals as well as green crystals, which are apparently yellow. Toilet construction already done. Useful, be pleased. Probably. Really? Click on the structure opens the production. Yeah, I get it. The first page is a copy of the sim. Yep. The other side. Okay. We know that the structure produces, however. How much it does produce exactly. You can see that looking at the amount here. 10 a cycle. That's a lot. Purely information. Well, on the topic of meeting needs, drinking is one of the basic ones, is it not? That is why it's time to build a machine that converts excrement into dirty. Ew. Ew. I don't know if I want to drink that water. That's horrible water. Water squeezer. Oof. So obviously at this early stage you're not really going to get too much of the actual building. I've actually seen like screenshots, there's a lot to it. You have to assign someone to work to this machine. Click on the machine, assign. So that's turning poo into water. Oof. Cinematic structure skill be selected if possible, so I see. So you pick it and there's someone who is prepped for it, they'll just go and work there. Note if there's no large exclamation mark in the upper right corner of the building, it means a lack of resources. I see. I added a cylinder water squeezer, look. I'll re-add them. Okay, cylinders will work until one of their needs falls. Okay, so when their needs falls, they go either toilet or bed at the moment. Oh, there's someone in the pit. Got it. After breaks in the works between no obstacles and no return. Path. Okay. Interesting. Wait. Dirty water. Oof. Water squeezer structure processes raw materials to finished products. Okay, so there's actually a manufacturing series in here as well. Now the exclamation marks just means it's out of resources. You already know how to get dirty water, so I have to find whatever everyone in the hell will be drinking. For now, I'll use a metal bucket. Okay. We need coal again. Dag nabbit. We always need resources in this place. Why are the menu shovels? Okay, we need suffering. Someone needs to suffer for me. Are you the right sufferer for the job? You are. So suffering is very important to build things. They aren't really that green. I mean, they only zoom in, I guess, but So now we need more suffering. Bedroom research. Forbidden fruit. Decor. Sure, chandelier. I need to build bigger rooms. That's a 3. So yeah, you can build definitely bigger areas. Much, much bigger areas. Basic. Give me a floor. Oh, you can't. You actually need a 1 gap to build a floor. That means you need to build much greater spaces. I have learned it. And I'm currently going to the edge of the map having a look at the size. It looks like you've got a lot of space, but it's not unlimited. Like maybe you can go deeper, and well, maybe it's just for the demo. But yeah, you've got a fair bit of space, but it is not unlimited. Might need to build another one of those. What is that? Already got the resources? Good. Okay, I need to put a bucket. They drink from a bucket. Let's put the bucket. Let's put the bucket up here. It's amusing that they still appear naked in the little images. I wonder if that's intentional. They just forgot to change that as well. What is that about? Was constructing one structure really that satisfying? I built a bucket. Open the mucket. The mucket card. Eve, go away. Go to bed. Okay, we need to build food now. We need to build building a flesh farm. I'm not sure I want to build a flesh farm. I'll be honest. It's not high up in there of my things I want to build. Really is not up there my things I want to build right now. Damn. They really are bloody... It really does give me huge amounts of Oxygen Not Included vibes. Look, this is a shovel! Build a flesh food. Look at this thing. We are literally growing flesh. Ew. Oh, I'm not a fan of this thing. We only get 5 sinners. Okay. No one knows that you like attention by now. Ew. It's the only card that's different from the others. Production type structures, as they're the only ones built which do not require sinners, so just grow meat. Okay. Due to this, in place of a cycle, there's a process. Oh yeah. In this case, dirt and meat, simple, right? It uses dirt, turns it into meat. Okay. For food, you'll go through the entire processing. So I need to collect nothing. So cold is where we make it. Oh, we cook it in the cold and we put it in the trough. Oh, it's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. We'll skip through discussions. You've already gone. Where there was a bucket, there's now a trough. It's used to feed all your subjects. Okay. I can. Oh, need more suffering. So they're cooking organic meat, like fresh grown organic meat. Ugh. We have food. We have food, we have drink. So now we need the trough. Okay. So the last journey is to do all this. I think then we've completed it. So yeah, now all we need to do is just build everything. So we've done everything, it's just teaching us the basics, so all we need to do is now grab all the resources and we're done. Which means we now need to dig everything. Plenty of suffering, we have to build up the suffering. Boiling water. Let's build another one of these. I know I have two people who hate blood. Resources will be easy but slow. So yeah, I'm intrigued by this game. I am kind of amused that they've actually had to cover up the, you know, the genitals. That was very amusing. Do that, grab more resources. Got plenty of dirt. Just need everything else. I think cancel your job. Yeah, they're definitely still showing them down below. I imagine they've done that purely because of the YouTubers covering it. And YouTubers don't want to get copyright claimed or struck down. I know I don't. I know I'm not the biggest channel, but I bloody don't. Also, 3 times speed is not that fast. I'll be honest. Okay, we now need a lot more metal. Coal's getting up there at least. I'm amazed how far those can go. Now we got some more resources. How much are you getting for you? Are you a good one? There's 2. You'll have to do for now. And yeah, this is Hell Architect. Obviously it's not out yet, it's just a demo. I have seen massive built areas in the past, so I am very curious to see what this ends up as. We've got the dirt, got the coal almost. Appears we're just going for the dirt and resources first. Look at that, I love it. Shouldn't be nice. Should not be a nice place when you're literally in the hell. But here we are. Oh, there's a deconstruct button. I am blind. Now you can see there's different levels of things. There's huge amounts of stuff to build just on basic. Torture goes down 4 for level 2 and things. There's definitely a lot of things you can do, although I am now just assuming that the high levels are just there because of preparation. Stop it. That horrifying noise. How are we doing on metal? Metal's nearly there, coal's there, just suffering now. So yeah, I'm excited for this game. I am very amused that they've had to cover the bits up after putting them in. I'm assuming there's probably an option for that. Disable nudity, yeah, there it is. Imagine that's on by default for like people who do YouTube. Of course, it doesn't really change much. It's obviously very different style. But it does add a little something, I guess. You're 3 per cycle, that's good. You're 2, that means we're getting 5 per cycle, it's just suffering now. Oh, and 120 metal. Wow, really? Okay. So just digging now we need to do. Lots and lots of digging. So who knew that actually running hell would involve a huge amount of actual work? Well, besides obviously people who go to hell. Never dig straight down. I thought she was glitched out for a second there. Do they actually need torches? What do these torches even do? I mean, besides give light, what do they actually do? Are they useful? Do they care? You're in hell. Surely it's lit up. Okay, we've nearly got all the metal. Those little poles. And then we're done. Excellent. So yeah, there's obviously there's research in the game. There's building. There's like a tycoon style thing. So you have to suffering. You need more suffering to do more buildings. I imagine suffering will also be quite integral to a large part of the future of the game. But yeah, I'm intrigued. I like this. The climbing sideways thing could probably do a bit more work. And I think we're done. But I don't... You've collected all the resources. There's a real challenge. You're getting closer, which scares me a little. Build the forbidden fruit. You face the last test. To pass it, build the forbidden fruit, which is the research machine. If you want to go toilet, go toilet. It kind of worries me how the toilet is part of the water recycling process. Oh, look at that! See, we've got cameras. Where are the lights? Oh, it has got camera. You made it. I was skeptical about you, but did the job, and I am starting to believe that you're worth something. And it's now yours to rule. Is it? Oh, well done. So, yeah, I've been the Fallen Shogun. It's been Hell Architect. Of course, links will be in the description downstairs below. It's a game I am very interested in. I think I got the demo off of Steam. Of course, like I say, links will be there. And I'm definitely putting this on my wish list. But yeah, hopefully I brought you an interesting game you hadn't otherwise seen. And I will, of course, see you next time. Ciao for now. Be awesome, be epic, and please, stay safe out there.